Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line. And there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Kevin Gausman gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Big arm from Kevin Gausman, former first-round pick out of LSU. 95 to 98 mile-an-hour fastball with sink, a hard-breaking slider. His changeup is his third pitch. He won't go to that much often, but this is top of the rotation kind of stuff. Big time arm.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's Joe Mauer as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, batting .500, 5 for 10. Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. Now the 2-1. Misses inside off the plate.
Ball 3.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Rasmus. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
The next Twin up, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. The Orioles due up in the first. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Michael Pineda is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. Michael Pineda. A lot of people in baseball have wondered, when is this guy going to finally put it together? Powerhouse fastball would sink 96 to 98. His best pitch, probably the hard slider. The key for him, throwing strikes early.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Sano. And that's the first out.
Batting second, third baseman, Tim Beckham.
Ready now for Baltimore. Tim Beckham head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Just a 1-for-9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runner at first here, one man out. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pause, and the 0-2 pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. Still no score. Here's Miguel Sano. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's gone 3 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Gausman, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Machado, and there are 2 away now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. They'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Now here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that in. Here's Jonathan Scope now, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Up around the face. 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting sixth.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
Jones.
As he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first down.
Seventh. Right fielder.
So striding in, Mark Trumbo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low apparently.
Ball 1, no strike.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. In now for the O's, Colby Rasmus head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-1 home. Ripped down the first base line. And this will get by Mauer, and down the line it's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph. He swings and grounds it to short. The Dozier for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now.
Leading off for the Twins.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jorge Polanco.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Counts even 2-2 for Polanco. 1 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Three-two pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down go the... Ready for another chance. Trey Mancini over 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in to try it again to Beckham. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Squared that one up just a little late. Pineda into his motion. Here's the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line drive to left. Rasmus is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Line line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the belt, the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a hard liner. Foul. One and one. Here it comes. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Dozier at second. Rosario on at first with 2 down. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Rasmus. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
and that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 2-2 is taken, ball three.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Buxton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Pineda sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. The 1-1 now to Jones. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Eduardo Escobar. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But therefore it is Davis who spears it for the first down.
Jorge Polanco.
Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time.
Right fielder, Mark.
First pitch coming, here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting, catcher, Caleb Joseph.
In now, Caleb Joseph. He grounds it sharply to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. Ready on 0-2. Nope. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. In there with base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there. Here's Manny Machado now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is, he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Buxton going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Here's Chris Davis now. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Pineda gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Here's Byron Buxton now.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. It's in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. Beckham has a play. 1 out. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a throw over, back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Buxton stands at first with 1 out. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and late reactions, and they got him. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters too.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Ready with the 0-1. And he
ball.
watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ryan Presley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Ryan Presley.
From the stretch, takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Castro moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in and looking for more. Mark Trumbo. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Takes this the other way to right. Kepler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Colby Rasmussen will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Well, he was definitely... not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. This is pulled into right. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Now batting. Designated
Digging in once again, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 11.
Ready for another chance. Jorge Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right. Trumbull is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in, Tim Beckham will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Ready to take his axe again, Manny Machado. He'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it 100 miles, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Beckham on at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Beckham is on his way home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now pitching for
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to 3rd now with still just 1 away. Hard hit ball to 2nd. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw will be to 1st for the 2nd out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Ready once again, Adam Jones. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Leading off for Minnesota, catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Davis is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. In there, it's 0-1. This one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in to try it again. Caleb Joseph. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball that just misses inside. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. Trumbo, the runner at second with 1 away. Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1. Trey Mancini waits on deck. Popped him up. Dozier is calling for it. 2 down. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Runner in scoring position would survive. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles lead 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Gibbons comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Brian Dozier now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Fastball that misses.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Popped him up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first down. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High pop-up. Machado is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Baltimore used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kevin Gausman earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The loss goes to Michael Pineda. He falls before the end. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 48,876. Royals would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.